Hello everyone, today I'd like to show you how to draw the treble clef sign or the G clef sign. Those are the same thing. So it's the treble clef, also known as the G clef. The reason why this symbol is called the G clef is because it starts on the G line. This line here, if you see any music on this line, it is a G note. Okay, so to draw the treble clef sign, and then remember the treble clef has the high notes, we're going to start on the G line. And the first thing you'll do is you'll make a little C lying on its back, like this. Ideally, you'd want to make this symbol in one swift motion, but I'm going to lift up my hand just so you can see. Then from there, you're going to touch the top line and make a little spiral, touch the bottom line, and touch the G line. Again, I'm going to lift up my hand. Ideally, you should not be doing this. After this, you're going to slant all the way across the top line, curve back, and come down in a straight line that goes through the middle of that C all the way down to the bottom and make a little tail. There you have your G clef. Let's make another one. So you start on the second line from the bottom, which is called your G line. You're going to make a little C on its back and go all the way, make a little spiral back to the G line. Once you get to the G line, slant upwards, cross over and come down on a straight line and make a tail at the bottom. That one is better than my first one because I didn't lift up my hand. Let's make one more. We start on the G line. Make a little C on its back and all the way around. Once we get to that G line, we'll slant up, cross over, come down straight through that line, that C, and make a tail. Sorry, mine's a little bit skew here because I'm trying to focus on both the camera and my hand. So this should give you a good idea of how to make your treble clef. I'd like you to practice this. I'll give these lines this big practice sheet. I'll attach it and you need to print it, and then you can actually try making this with your hand. I will ask you to draw this in the exam, so please make sure that you do know how to make your treble clef, and it's important that you start in the correct place. If you flip this around or start on the wrong line, or your tail is a bit too long, or your hat is a little bit too big, it's not correct. So please make sure that you draw yours correctly. I would say this one of mine is drawn the best. This one is too skinny and I slanted here, and you can see here my cross is in the wrong place. So this one is the best. I'm just struggling to focus on both the camera and my hand. In the next video, I'll show you how to do the base clef.